Pilot Power 2CT from Michelin is one of the most talked about and raved about tires, I think, in the motorcycle industry. So many people love the Pilot Power 2CTs and just can't get enough of them, and they're like die-hard, committed enthusiasts about this tire, and I can understand why. After spending some time riding with this tire this year, I really did find myself enjoying it. There are a couple drawbacks, which I'll mention in a little bit, so let's get started and get into the meat of this. First thing that I wanted to point out about the Pilot Powers 2CTs is the fact that this is a very lightweight tire. Super lightweight, so it's great for high performance bikes. The rubber compound is very soft, so the life of the tire doesn't last very long, but you get a ton of good grip, and it's a great tire that you can put on some high CC bikes that make a ton of power, pushing 200 or over 200. This tire is a really good street tire to go with because it also has some really good wet weather grip. Even though there's no siphoning in the tread pattern, the tread is very deep, as well as it also goes all the way to the edge of the tire. So even at some pretty significant lean angles, you get decent water evacuation out of the Michelin Pilot Powers. So the reason why this tire is so light is because it's not a traditional like belted tire system that you would see in something like the Dunlop Q3 Pluses. You can see the difference on the inside of the tire. On the Michelin Pilot Powers, it has the honeycomb structure that they call it, which allows the tire to flex quite a bit, but it's not a great stability. So that's the downside that I found with the Pilot Power 2CTs, is at high speeds, you could definitely feel the bike kind of wiggle a little bit, which was slightly unnerving, but it is something that eventually I got used to. So if this is the first time you're trying out the Pilot Power 2CTs, just keep that in mind, and it might be a different type of feedback than what you're normally used to with other sets of tires. Also, your suspension setup is going to be completely different if you're rocking this set of tires and you came over from either the Q3s or Pirelli tire families pretty stiff compared to this particular tire. In fact, if I were to sum up this tire in one phrase, it would be hook and book. The drive that you can get out of a corner with this set of tire is just, it feels so good. When you're picking it up off the edge of the tire and pinning the throttle, the thing just really launches forward. So that was extremely noticeable in this tire compared to a lot of other tires that I've ridden with. In fact, because of how light this tire is, I don't remember the exact weight of these tires, but they are very light compared to a lot of other tires. And the fact that this tire just squats and is so flexible. I mean, look at how much I can flex this, okay? Like, it's a lot compared to Pirelli Rosso 3. Like, not even gonna, not even, come on. So it's tough. It's tough. I think that's why the Pilot Power 2CT is probably one of the best tires that you can go with if you were like the occasional roll racer out there in Florida or something. This tire is definitely gonna hook up really well and give you some good traction every time you pin that throttle. So to sum up the Michelin Pilot Power 2CTs, this is a great street tire to go with. It's something that you could definitely commute on, as well as take it to the track, and you just get a ton of grip out of it. No matter what kind of rainy conditions or how cold it is, the tire heated up really well in the cold. So really all around pretty great tire. Thank you for watching our tire review videos. And if you're looking for purchasing a set of tires for your motorcycle, definitely check the links in the description below. You can purchase everything directly from us, as well as helmets, jackets, gloves, exhaust systems, power commanders, all kinds of stuff for your bike on that website. We match a lot of the major online retailers. So it would greatly help us out if you give us a subscribe as well while you're down there. And we'll see you guys in the next video.